What's going on, guys? It's Austin. It's been a while since I posted a video, and today we will be doing a 4-inch to 5-inch exhaust on my Dodge 06 Cummins 24 valve. I've missed a couple videos that I've been doing with the truck to my other viewers. We did an SRT10 hood on it, and then we black carbon wrapped it. Found out that it had some hail damage. I can't see it. But it was a yellow hood, so when I went to go get it, I couldn't tell. So we wrapped it black, as normally the most dent showing or dirt showing paint, pretty much, besides the white being sometimes dirty. But anyways, so from what I've already have is a 4-inch out to a 6-inch here chrome tip, and I had deleted the mid pipe or cat, sorry, there, and then the muffler was here. So I had just put some 4-inch sectional piping through there and clamped it. So let's go check out this 5-inch. Thing is huge. Check this thing out. This thing is massive. It's like a long centipede. And then at the end we have a 5-inch out to a 6 right here. I did want to go a little bit bigger, but this is about 75 bucks off of Amazon. The other ones are normally about a couple $100 once you go past the 6-inch. And this is from YIKATOO. Hopefully I said that correct. But they got the clamps, all the holdings here for your old hangers. This is actually from a 4th gen Dodge exhaust here. So we'll end up making it work on mine because they were all sold out for the 24 valves of that year. So we might need to modify this here a little bit. I've already seen another video of a guy posting it that this has to be modified just a little bit, and we should be able to make it work. Or not should, it will work. So we'll do a sound clip with the 4-inch on that one, and then we'll do a sound clip after with this. A little bit installing. We'll probably show just a little bit of the down pipe, and then time lapse of everything kind of going through. These pipes right here are normally to so like it'd probably be like a single cab long bed, and then like an extended cab long bed or short bed, whatever. Those pipes normally have to go somewhere in between here, but then I believe a long bed we might have to cut something, or they might all work. I haven't found that out just yet, but as we go along, I will show you guys how we get this in there. Alright, so we're under here. This is the factory down pipe right here. Everything lines up the same as the new one, the new 5-inch. As we keep creeping along, that's that pipe that I deleted in the middle. Coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. And out the back, all 4-inch. So, let's get to taking all this out and get that other one ready. Alright, so you can see in size difference. This thing, 4-inch to 5-inch size difference. That thing is massive. Massive, massive. So they have the same bend and everything here. So even though that they list it as a newer truck, this stuff is still the same. So we should not have any trouble with fitting this up in there at least. But like I said, from another video that they have posted, that there is an issue with this being a little bit too flared inwards wise. So we'll just take a pair of pliers, we'll bow it out a little bit, get these two to look a little bit level with each other, and it should fit up in there. Babe, how quick did we have this out?
3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes. Not that bad getting the old other exhaust out, because we did have a bunch of clamps in between, so it just pretty much falls apart like a puzzle. Now, if you guys have stock exhaust, there's some areas where you can just sawzall it all off and just get it out from underneath the truck. Sometimes those rust cities, you can't get your clamps off because they're all stuck. But as of right now, everything lines up pretty much the same. So I can't complain about any of the clamps that they gave me. The clamps are working pretty good. And all the hinge points, you can see that they're pretty much almost the same to where I got mine and stuff. So let's get this thing going, and we're gonna start bending that clamp there, and we'll pick up the video after we get this in. All right, so we got that thing mushroomed back just a little bit. You can see how flat that thing is. You barely have to get the edge. So we used a hammer, just lightly get this thing to hit it, and it will move. It's not that bad. Or you can use some big old pliers and bow it. So we have the same thing here and here. So, and then I cut this off because I don't hinge it up on the transmission anymore. And then it gets in the way trying to put this up, especially when you don't have a lift. You can't really twist it too much under there. But we got this all done, and we're gonna place it in there, get our clamp up in there, and get this thing snugged up. Alright, so we got that clamp in there. Just a little bit of massaging, trying to get past the trans. This is a big boy. So G56. I don't know how about automatics, how much clearance you guys have here, but this was pretty tight. So we got it in here. A little bit of work with the clamp. You know, this is a different downpipe to a different year. To this piece here, it does have like a little collar on the inside from here to this. So we got it on to where it starts to clamp. Everything's holding on both sides with the clamp, so we still keep it kind of loose to get it lined up. We still got a good gap, bottom, side, all the way around, so we can start getting these pipes in and start tightening them down. Yeah, boy. All right, so we got that bad boy in there, sitting nice and flush. We had let me crawl up under her. All right, so it fits beautiful right over. I have a airbag line, and it clears that. Also, this thing had a T, or I guess it would be considered a T or a Y clamp. So they lined up correctly on my truck too. Yes, there's this little thing here. I can cut this off or just leave it. I'm gonna leave it for right now. Same thing with this guy. So this part right here, you know, definitely does fit for its newer year 4th gen, but everything else fits beautiful underneath this truck, getting it to work. These clamps, they're a bit of a pain getting on, but I'm used to them. I've done a bunch of these exhaust systems and working with these clamps. You just gotta take a hammer and a little chisel and slowly creep this on. You have to put the clamp on the slimmer side, then you start to slide it over. You cannot get it here and try to do it. It's going to be a pain. You're going to end up stripping out of the nut if you can't get it on. You're trying to get it and you think you got it, and you know, you take an impact to it. I do recommend impacting these on, and because they do come loose. That's how it just works on this style clamp. And there's a random exhaust just creeping. But anyways, got all the exhaust tight, all tight here, and this thing sounds nasty. Definitely a deeper tone to it and louder, but we are also in my garage, so I tried to stand over here, and Bob blew up my eardrums just trying to be in the garage. It just echoes in here, so we'll pull it out, give it a little rompers outside. We'll do a drive with this truck. I didn't do a drive with the 4-inch. The 4-inch would give us a nasty drone, sitting around like 2,000 RPM, especially towing a trailer and stuff, and it would be really nasty inside the truck, and it sounded like a freaking Honda Civic, that kind of drone to it. But now we have a full 5-inch, and we'll drive it, see how if it drones or anything like that. It doesn't matter on the brand that you use for the droning. It's just the size of the exhaust. and you know, no muffler, and we'll call it no resonator, but we all know what it is. So yeah, let's pull this out, give you a little romp, and see if you guys like it. Alright, so we just got back from our drive. Girlfriend was a lot happier. Inside cab, I tried to do windows up, windows open, full throttle, half throttle, and I'm really surprised how quiet it is inside the truck. Droning is gone compared to the 4-inch that I had. As per this thing, it's loud when you're standing behind the exhaust, or you have the windows open. It's always going to be loud on a Cummins out the window. But from back here, this thing is definitely loud. A lot louder than before. Yeah, like I said, girlfriend's a lot happier now. No droning inside. She always hates like long trips when we're pulling the trailer and stuff over there. And it's droning so bad inside the truck. Like I said, this exhaust is for a 4th gen, and it worked just fine on a 3rd gen. I guess as I showed you guys, the downpipe just needs a little bit of modifying, and the rest just pretty much bolts right up. I didn't even have to cut any sectional exhaust on this thing or whatnot on it. And then we're going to put some bolts into this tip on here. This thing's pretty heavy. The clamp's already coming loose on our long drive here. But I'm going to put some bolts through, really clamp it down. I love it. It's a huge difference, especially inside the cab. And yeah, hopefully you guys get a 5-inch from YIKATOO. And see you guys in the next video. Later. Peace.